Hey everyone, welcome. So, let me ask you, when you think of Roblox, what comes to mind? Probably a simple game for kids, right? Well, today, we're going to peel back the curtain on that, because this blocky universe has quietly become a global economic powerhouse, and it's shattering records and completely changing what we think of as entertainment.
So let's start with a question. A little while back, if you had to guess the single most popular video game on the planet, what would it be? You know, the one with more people playing at the exact same time than any other game in history. Think about all those massive billion-dollar blockbusters. Got one in mind?
Well, surprise, it looked like this, a super simple farming game called Grow a Garden. The look is, well, it's a total throwback, right? It's got those old-school Roblox studded textures. This is not some fancy cinematic epic. And yet, the number of people playing it at once is just mind-blowing.
Okay, let's get into the numbers. On May 18th, Grow a Garden hits 5 million concurrent players. That's 5 million people all playing at the same instant. That alone completely shattered the previous record for any game on Roblox. But oh yeah, they were just warming up.
Because just a month later, on June 14th, it rockets to over 16 million people online at the same time. Now here's where it gets really crazy. That number, 16 million, blew past the all-time peak for Fortnite, which was 15.3 million. I mean, think about that. This simple-looking game was now officially bigger than one of the most famous games in the world.
And it still didn't stop. By August 23rd, it peaked at an absolutely unbelievable 22.3 million concurrent players. To give you some perspective, that is more than the entire population of the state of Florida, all logged in, all playing this one gardening game at the very same moment.
So, you're probably wondering, who is the genius, the massive AAA studio with hundreds of developers, behind this industry-shaking mega hit? Yeah, not even close. The game was actually made by an anonymous 16-year-old developer who goes by the name BMW Lux. And you're not going to believe this, the first version was reportedly built in just 3 days. 3! The secret sauce was this brilliantly simple loop. Addictive, idle gameplay, so your stuff grows even when you're not playing, mixed with weekly exclusive items that just kept people coming back for more.
I mean, this timeline just shows you the rocket ship it was on. It launches in March. By April, a professional Roblox studio, Splitting Point, sees the potential and buys a 50% stake. And from there, it was just a total explosion. It broke record after record and became the fastest game on the platform to hit 1 billion visits. Took just 33 days. Insane.
Now, a story like this just doesn't happen by accident. The reason Grow a Garden could even exist is because Roblox has spent years building this massive economic engine under the hood, one that turns regular players into creators, and then turns those creators into actual entrepreneurs. Welcome to the billion-dollar play economy.
And the heart of this whole thing is something called the Developer Exchange Program, or DevEx for short. This is the absolute key. It's the bridge that lets creators take the virtual currency they earn in their games, Robux, and cash it out for actual, real-world money in their bank accounts.
And we are not talking about pocket change here. Between March 2024 and March 2025, Roblox paid out over $1 billion to its community of creators around the world. That's a 31% jump from the year before. And get this, that was before Grow a Garden had its record-smashing summer.
The amount of money being made is honestly life-altering. In 2024, the top 1,000 creators on the platform earned, on average, $820,000. The top 100, an average of $6 million. And the top 10 creators, they took home an average of nearly $34 million each. These aren't just passion projects anymore. These are full-blown businesses.
What's really cool, though, is where all this money is actually going. Here in the US, a full 75% of those payouts go to people who live outside of the big tech hubs like Silicon Valley. It makes sense, right? All you need is Roblox's free software, so you can build the next hit game from literally anywhere. And the platform's economic ripple effect is so big, it's now being measured on a national level. From 2017 to 2024, it's estimated that Roblox contributed $1.62 billion to the US GDP. It's also making a huge impact in places like the UK, Australia, Brazil, you name it. This proves it's a legitimate global economic force.
So what's the secret? Well, Roblox basically removes all the biggest hurdles to making a game. As Simon Burgess, the creator of another huge hit, Sharkbite, said, all that super expensive, complicated stuff, data storage, servers, the game engine itself, Roblox just gives it to you. It lets anyone, even a teenager in their bedroom, just focus on having a great idea. And you better believe Roblox isn't just sitting back and watching this happen. They are actively pouring fuel on the fire, investing in brand new tools and incentives to make it even easier for the next BMW Lux to create the next world record-breaking game.
At their big 2025 Developers Conference, they rolled out some seriously powerful new stuff. We're talking AI that can generate fully interactive objects, what they call 4D, from just a simple sentence. They also boosted the DevX payout rate by another 8.5%, putting more cash in creators' pockets. And they introduced Moments, which is basically a TikTok-style video feed right inside the game, designed to help new games go viral.
But of course, this kind of explosive growth is never easy. It doesn't come without some serious challenges. As Roblox scales up to a platform with over 111 million people playing every single day, it's starting to face some new growing pains and navigating some pretty big shifts in the whole entertainment landscape.
One of the biggest tensions right now is this tug-of-war over advertising. On one side, you have creators building these really authentic, custom brand experiences right inside their games. But on the other side, Roblox itself is pushing for its own standardized ad system. You know, things like virtual billboards that can be sold automatically. It's that classic conflict, custom, high-impact experiences versus something that's cheap and can scale everywhere.
And of course, with that massive scale comes a massive responsibility for safety. The user base is getting older. Now 64% of users are over 13. So Roblox is rolling out some huge safety updates. By the end of 2025, they're going to require age verification for anyone who uses communication features. And they'll start blocking communication between adults and minors who aren't already connected. That's a really crucial step for a platform this big.
So, what's the big takeaway here? The rise of games like Grow a Garden, which are often a bit chaotic, built super fast, and driven by internet culture, it really signals a huge shift. And it leaves us with this one big, fascinating question. In a world that's so full of polished, multi-billion-dollar productions, is the actual future of entertainment something more immediate, more community-made, and maybe just a little bit weird? Definitely something to think about. Thanks for tuning in.